time for you to apply to nursing school, and I know I don't see you over there worrying and panicking on what you can do to get accepted, it's okay, sis, I got you. Like, calm down. In this video, I'll tell you 5 things you can do to boost your chances of getting accepted into nursing school. Tip number 1, I would recommend applying to more than just one school. I would have like a list of 3 schools that you're interested in, obviously, and then look up the entrance exam that each school requires. So for example, certain school might require HESIs, the other school might require TEAS. And it's important to know that because you have to study for both exams. Tip number 2, I would recommend studying for the entrance exam 3 to 6 months ahead, girl. Like, I failed my first attempt taking the HESI because so many people were telling me that, oh, the HESI is easier than the TEAS, you don't need to study, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, cool. So I only studied for like a few amount of time and I failed. And the friend that I was studying with, she studied like way ahead of time and she passed on her first try. So study ahead of time, girl. Tip number 3, attend the info session and ask a lot of questions. Like, this is a time to get to know about the school, like what they're about, what their mission is, what their nursing program is about and stuff. And make sure you ask questions like what the admission process look like, what are the deadlines and times that you need to submit your applications by. Ask them what prerequisites they require for the program. So like the school that I went to or the school that I applied to 2 schools. One of them required pathophysiology and the other one didn't require pathophysiology. The other one required me to have already taken pharm and the other one didn't require me to have already taken pharm. So just like look into that, ask questions, that way you're prepared. Also, it'll be important for you to ask them like if they're a point-based system, like what you need to do to get accepted, like how they go about the application process and how they accept students. So for example, the school that I applied to, it was a point-based system. So they gave me more points because I was a student there and I had already taken my prerequisites with them. So I was more favored than somebody else that applied that didn't go to that school and took the prerequisites there. Tip number 4, pay attention to the science classes. Make sure you ace those the first time around so you don't have to worry about repeating it. If you need help, girl, there are a lot of YouTube videos out here. Do practice questions. Just make sure you ace it. Like, take it seriously. Trust me, it will save you a lot of time and money. I had to take it twice. Yeah, girl, you don't want to do that. Tip number 5, I would recommend getting like a summer job at a hospital, or if you can't get a job, then try shadowing a nurse or something. Not only will you get a hospital experience, but it will also look great on your nursing application. I got certified in phlebotomy and it helped me tremendously. Like, up to today, I'm still a phlebotomist while in nursing school. Reassured me that nursing is really what I wanted to do because I got to see like how nurses work and like what they deal with. And also I made a lot of nurses friends who are like helping me right now throughout my nursing journey. Bonus tip. So my school did not require me to have a personal statement, but if yours does, make it memorable and be honest as possible. Remember, there are a lot of students applying to the same school you're going to. They will also be doing this personal statement. Like, what is going to differentiate you from them? Find your why again and add a human touch to it. Good luck to you all. Trust God and trust the process. And if you go through all this process and you don't get accepted into the school that you want to go to, girl, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Don't get discouraged. Go cry a little bit and bounce back. Like, there are other things that you can do. Look into other schools, possibly look into community college, possibly look into private school, even though they're very expensive. But don't get discouraged at all. Don't let that stress you from, you know, it's not the end of the world. I didn't get into the first school that I wanted to go to, but girl, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm still in nursing school right now and I'm gonna graduate next year. You know what I mean? So just trust the process, trust God. God's timing is the best. God has planned for you regardless of how this goes. And good luck to you all. Bye.